Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. We are gonna try this. My husband's a willing participant. So yeah, Vlogmas. So I figured instead of, I'll take you guys along my day as well. But on top of taking you on my day, I figured I'd have a concept for every video. And it looks a hot mess in here because I brought all my yarn stuff in here to do my concept videos. So this first one is going to be all of my finished objects. So that way I can put my yarn on top of the finished objects and then do a yarn video one of these days. So this over here. Alright, so all my finished objects. So I have a hat. No specific pattern, just a random hat. Another random hat. This yarn was yarn that I got off of Amazon, and as you can see, it's like sparkly. I didn't know that, but yeah, I was making this hat while teaching someone how to knit at my old job. Don't know if he's still doing that or not, but I totally did my part on teaching. So then this one was it's purple, not this blue that's happening because of the light, but it's like almost 10 o'clock at night, so I needed another light. Yeah, so this is purple. Don't know how to make that purple. Not really. Yeah, so it's purple and black because I was making hats for something. Something about my high school football team, and I got purple and black. But this was a red heart yarn pattern. Don't remember the name of it. So, yeah. This was not finished by me, but one of my lovely knitting friends, Danielle, made this for me when I was pregnant with Aiden. Let's see. Another random hat, no specific pattern, and I think all these yarns are different. This was like the first hat I like ever made, just like off the top of my head, and I used different yarns. I think a lot of this is Lolo. No, I think this is something else. I don't know. This is my first time doing like micro stripes, but no specific pattern. This hat is acrylic yarn, and I think I just did, looks like just a stockinette hat, right? Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. No specific pattern. I'll show these. So this sweater, Kalisha made Aiden for the first time when Aiden was first born. So I'm hoping to keep it and get Ethan to put it on. So yeah. These were not knit by me, but were sent from my grandma on my dad's side. And it's a little cardigan. The color was just a little bit too light, in my opinion, for a boy, so he never wore it. And then this one, this is Ethan's, that Danielle again made for Ethan. Again, not made by me. If you want to start decorating the tree with no? Okay. you're over it, fine. They're just gonna pull your butt out. Oh, they totally sorry about that.
It's just one butt cheek.
These are little booties that went with that thing. Let's see. These are the first pair of socks. Yeah, I'll say first pair. No, these aren't my first pair of socks. This is probably my second pair. Second pair of socks that I've ever knit. And they are janky. They are so janky. And they feel itchy on the outside, so I'm probably not going to put these on my feet. But, yeah, so the first pair of socks I ever made. No, the third pair that I've ever made. Let's see what else I got in here. This shawl, I want to say it's called the Changing Staircases shawl by Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarns. I believe this was her first ever pattern. And I know the yarn is Yarn Cafe Creations. It was a set that came with a matching bag. And yes, these are finished, and I have not woven in some of these ends. So, sorry, not sorry. Maybe I'll go through and do that. Maybe that'll be a concept video. Weave in ends with me. I don't know. But yeah. It's like a little shawlette ordeal. I don't know if that's the reason why I haven't worn it yet. No, I mean, I've worn it once or twice. But, yeah. There we go. Ah, it's not too small. I think knitting it, I thought it was going to be small, but it's... Oh. Cute. Couldn't leave this on. This is cute. This is my Tecumseh by Boylan Knitworks or Caitlin Hunter. Same person, but different names. And all of this is Legacy Fiber Arts yarn. And if this wasn't cool enough, I have a matching hat that goes with it. And this is the, I want to say this is the bonnet. Right? Yes, I'll probably be putting all the, I'll do my best to put all the names of the patterns on the screen. So that way you can find it. I know this is a Tin Can Knits pattern, and it's, I want to say it's called Bonnet, or like the bonnet or something. If you want to see that on, I don't mind modeling that for you. And that's how that fits. I love this hat. I'm going to make like 5 of these. The adult version, once I have my hair like twisted, fits so good. Yeah. Alright, moving on. I have, since we were talking about Caitlin Hunter, this is my Zweig. I want to knit another one of these the right way. So, yeah. I wonder if you can make a faded Zweig. I have a lot of yarn here. Like when we get to go through my stash with me, it's gonna be overwhelming. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah. But yeah, Zweig. That I totally, even though it looks pretty, I messed it up. I definitely did. But I still will, I'll still wear it if I go places. These sweaters aren't really breastfeeding friendly, so that's why I haven't really worn them. So, yeah. This was the first scarf I ever knit. I think this is the first real thing that I ever knit ever, which is this scarf. Also, I want to say it's red heart yarn. And yeah. I wonder what it feels like. Oh, it's not too bad. It's a scarf. It does what it's supposed to do. Cool. Alright. So, no specific pattern, just a random scarf. This one is my Twin It Up shawl by Cozy Up Knits. I actually ran out of yarn while making this, so that's why this side is like a completely different color. Yeah. But it looks good on this. This looks really nice on the screen. This is a massive shawl, like blanket almost. And it's pretty hefty. I might need to block this and like really like get this. I might leave this one out because I really like, oh, that's nice. Okay, we're gonna leave this one out. Alright. This is my Find Your Fade shawl by Andrea Mowry. So this was when fading was becoming a major key. What's wrong with you, Brett? Oh wait, I want to watch it too. I'm almost done. I promise.
Oh, you want to watch?
Yeah.
Gosh damn. Okay.
Okay, I'm almost done.
Pause.
I'm kind of almost done. You might as well go get a plate.
I know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm starving, kind of. Alright.
Okay, well, you can make it so you can do it.
This was my
I was
first.
gonna play the game until you make it.
This is my first ever color-filled shawl by. It's escaping me.
What do I do? If I do eat, I don't want that.
I understand.
That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is Thanksgiving. Well, it is like 2 days after Thanksgiving. And we've been eating Thanksgiving for 2 days, so.
Not even that I don't want that. It's just, I feel like my stomach is a little tired of that. And it's like, dude, you haven't even got out the stuff from Thanksgiving. You put it in there for 2 more days? I'm sick of you.
That's funny.
That's what I feel like my stomach is.
But yeah, this is my first color-filled shawl. This was when I didn't know, like, what yarn weights were. So this is actually fingering yarn with either DK or worsted. I just kind of picked out yarns and I said, oh, I'm gonna make that. And when it came out kind of small, I was like, well, I don't know what I did wrong. And like my stitch count was like strange and stuff. I didn't have bless you, dear. I didn't have the right yarn, but I did it anyway. So this is what you get when you mix like worsted and fingering or DK and fingering. But it still wears pretty nice. Like if you wanna, it's still beautiful. And then this hat. Okay, so this was a whole birthday outfit. 1 year. So I'd be, well, without this thing. So I went to work like this one day. And someone called me a hobo. If she knew how much this yarn was, she wouldn't have called me no hobo. Just saying.
Who called you a hobo?
At work, she thought I was dressed as a hobo for Halloween. And she put that on the internet, and I was like,
Did she?
yeah. So she didn't call. I don't know if she called me that to my face or not, but I know I got on Facebook, and it was like, oh, and the cute hobo, and I was like, oh, sis, that's not what I was going for. Okay. But yeah. So that's that show. I'm actually getting hot, but I don't care. All right. I think there's only a few more. This is my Exploration Station by Stephen West. And I think I'm missing one. I am. I'm missing my Garter Goodness. It's in the thing. I live in that shit. I mean thing. Dang it, bae.
What I do?
I don't know, I blame you. But yeah, this is my Exploration Station. And it really helped watching Christy Glass Knits. I think she made this like a year or two ago, or when it was a mystery knit along or something like that. And she gave pointers of how to choose your yarns to make, go for a look that you're going for. So I really went off of that, and I'm so glad that I got, the darks where I wanted them and the lights where I wanted them. And I was really, really grateful for that. And this was my first time doing brioche, so I was proud of that. There's just a lot of good things with this shawl. As you can see, the ends aren't woven in and all this stuff. I don't know why I'm folding this right now. This is my Namibia shawl by is this the right side? Yes, this is the right side. Okay. So this is my Namibia shawl by Tammy Gore. So this was I believe this was my first time working with cashmere. And I was like, because I didn't see why it was more expensive than everything else. I'm like, it's all yarn. Like, what are you guys talking about? Then I worked with it, and I was like, oh, like I think this is the cashmere. Yeah. So, all right. So you start at the tip. The tip. And then you just keep
all the way to the base.
And then you keep going. It's like a bias type. Yeah, this is definitely the cashmere because everything else feels different. This is also one of the projects where I thought I had enough, and the answer was no, ma'am, you did not. So, yeah. So that is the Namibia shawl, all the way to the other tip. So this is my Perfection color field shawl, knit correctly with the right yarn, and it holds a special place in my heart because not only did I knit it correctly, but this yarn is Hippo for Cinco by Lolo Did It, and my wedding anniversary is on Cinco de Mayo. So yeah, so this is how cute. So just so look at this, right? So you go from this to this. I mean, yeah. It's like half its size. Look at that. So this is it knit the right way, and this is it knit the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, definitely knit the wrong way. Not even with me.
Yeah. So this is what it was supposed to look like. And I specifically knit this one again because I knew I messed up and I had to redeem myself. Like, what was it supposed to? And then not only that, she updated the pattern. So this is probably maybe a couple of, inches, like 1 or 2 off of the regular size. Mama made the large size. Because since we don't do small shawls in this house, we're anemic. We need warmth. And then just look how beautiful, just like, look at this. And I know what you're thinking. Kira, you've made all of this and you never worn it. I only have a couple of months, y'all. Like, I'm pulling them out now because I only have a couple of months. Because from April, from April, like mid-April, to at least the beginning of October, it is hot as Hades. I still wear them because I work in an office, not for too much longer, but I'll be working inside, and it gets cold inside. So that's the only reason why I still wear these things. So, yeah. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Yeah. So I guess we can go on a Tammy Gore spree. Because this one, and this one, and this one. Yeah. So these next 3 are all Tammy Gore patterns. So this one I most recently finished, and you can check it out on my podcast most recently. Pip pip the dooley doo. And this is the Relentless shawl. Brioche sits weird. I don't know how to... You see, like, it doesn't have a way of it. And I'm just like... It's very flaccid, that brioche is. Yeah. So this is the Relentless shawl. Very personalized, because I totally messed this one up. Gotta knit this one again. By Tammy Gore. I knit this while I was pregnant with my son.
Come on.
Well, my second son, because I have 2 sons. This one is called the Malou shawl by Tammy Gore. Jesus, this is messy. Again, ends aren't woven in. I don't understand why I skipped that part. I always, like, I'm just looking like that part, it happens sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah, the Malou.
Oh, he dropped it.
By Tammy Gore. And this was my first time doing color work, so you can see, like, it's kind of puckered right there. Look at these floats. I wouldn't consider these beautiful. These are a disaster waiting to happen. If you want to hear about disasters, if you go to a lot of podcasts ago, you can see my woes with color work and, like, sweaters. And, like, look at this right here. This is an accident waiting to happen. Like, anything gets caught on that, I am mega screwed. But yeah. That one's beautiful. And then this is the Akira shawl by Tammy Gore. My name's Akira. Of course, I had to knit it. And then this one's special to me because this blue colorway is It's a Boy by Legacy Fiber Arts. And this was the shawl that I knit to commemorate my first pregnancy with my first son, Aiden. And I am knitting another shawl to commemorate my pregnancy with my second son, Ethan. And yeah. So this is the Akira shawl. am I folding these things? Like, I can't. So this one makes me sad. This was my first... Oh, it's a Leroy hair.
Huh?
I found a Leroy hair.
Oh, God.
I used to keep a dog named Leroy. He is my baby. He's still my baby. But he hasn't been here in like 3-4 years.
Oh, no.
Okay, maybe 1 or 2 years. Yeah. And I found his hair. Is that hormones? Like, I almost cried just then. So this is my first shawl that I ever knit. I'm gonna say it correctly, and I put my own twist to it, and the designer loved it, and it got me reposted on Instagram, and it really made me feel special. But sadly, it has a hole in it. I don't really know what to do about the hole, because I know I don't have these yarns anymore. Like, I know for certain. But yeah, it's got these holes in it, like a bug or something got it, and I am so upset. Like, something ate through it. I don't know if I should like catch. That's what I'm saying. And then, like, I don't know how to fix it. Like, I don't know if I should catch the stitches and try to like sew it up. And then it's like, what am I gonna sew it up with? Because I don't have this yarn anymore. But this is the Because I Love You wrap by Amy Meeks, and she is one half of the Periscoping Sisters. So this shawl means a lot to me, and one day I went to wear it and saw that brim frackin' hole. And I believe it's the only hole that I saw. So I'm gonna put it away because it makes me emotional to see that hole. But I'm gonna try to see if I can fix it. I'm almost done, dear. Just hold it.
You got it?
I know. I'm just saying. Just hold it.
Oh.
This is the spiral.
Oh my God. I didn't realize.
This one I'm gonna have to legit look up because I don't remember at all. I just remember this yarn was a part of I want to say the first yarn club I ever bought, and that was the Homespun House yarn club for Tim Burton, and this is the first yarn club I ever bought. So I was super excited about that. So yeah, I think that this is my first. I think this is a Helen Stewart pattern. And this is my first one ever, and I want to say I bound off wrong or something because I feel like it's not sitting the way it should, and it's a little shawlette. And like I said before, I don't like shawlettes, so. But I still will try to wear it sometime today. So I think I have enough knitted things to wear something knitted every day for Vlogmas. So it won't start for day one. I'll do it going forward. Or maybe it will, because this is November 30th. I'm just getting ahead. So, yeah. If this is too long, then this will just be day one, and I won't film like my day tomorrow. I know what I'm saying. It's up here making sense, but not out here, as I'm saying.
You said it was too long. You would wait till like the second.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And this isn't my last one. Oh, babe, can you grab that sweater off of there? Alright, so this is my doe cardigan by...
The corn is ready now.
I'm filming that video that I tried to film earlier. With less cussing. My doe cardigan. Well, I should hold it this way. It's really hard to show a cardigan. Yeah, doe cardigan by Tristan of Dragon Horde Designs. I really want to make this one again. I actually live in this cardigan, like legit. As you can see, I have a boo-boo here, and I don't know how to fix it.
Put the Wi-Fi on there so I can transfer my Facebook.
See?
Before
This
I
is-
have attachment with this phone, is there a case?
That purple thing over there. That purple thing over there.
Oh, I just fixed it. But as you can see, color work is difficult. Like this shouldn't happen. So, yeah. Yeah. And this yarn is special because it is, I want to say, one of the last Lolo Did It yarn clubs that she was doing based on 70s, I think it was 70s songs or something. And it's called Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. It's my favorite, one of my favorite songs ever. So yeah. Babe, can you grab that sweater for me?
Which one?
This one on the chair.
Sweater off chair. Sweater.
Thanks, dear. This is the first sweater I ever made. And this is the
So babe, all this stuff in this box go on the tree?
just 1 through 24. Once we get like presents under there, I'll put 25 on top of one of the boxes.
What you mean?
Because 25 is like the present on Christmas.
Okay.
This is the first sweater I ever knit, and this is the Campside Cardigan by Alicia Plummer. As you can see, I live in this one as well. It's very linty, very peely. Don't really know how to fix the peely. If you have any help for that, you can let me know down below. Yeah. And I'm missing, I'm gonna say I'm missing 2 finished objects that I've knitted, because I also have a easy fit, I have 2 easy fit easy rib fit beanies. One of them was the first hat I ever made, and it looks like garbage, so you'll probably see that on the podcast and on these vlogs. And then the other one was knit the right way. Yeah. So, and I also knit a Garter Goodness by Stephen West. That is in the back, but I don't want to wake up my son to go get it. So again, you'll probably see that while I vlog as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much, I mean, that doesn't count the gifts I made. I've made my mom 3 shawls. I've made my mom 3 shawls. I've made my sister a couple of hats. I've made a couple of ear warmers, which was that purple thing I had on the first time. Ear warmer. And yeah. So that's pretty much everything. So if this is too long, which I feel like it is, I'll see you guys on day 2 of Vlogmas. And
Baby.
yeah. Okay, babe. Say bye.
Huh?
Say bye.
Bye.
Okay. On to day 2.
That light so real bright.
Mm-hmm.